What's up, everybody? I am Saxawine, and this is SC Hollers, and today we are going to answer one very dangerous question. How volatile is Quantanium? For this test, we loaded both small and large amounts of Quantanium into a mole. We unloaded the ore bags, we placed them around different sizes of ships, and then we just let that timer tick, tick, tick on down. So, this isn't just for laughs, but I mean, a lot of it was. There was some ridiculousness that happened, but it's also a deep dive into how dangerous Quantanium really can be. And so, strap in, hit that like, subscribe button if you enjoyed the content. I would appreciate it. And join us as we blow up some ships for science. Before we really get into the ship blowing up stuff, I just want to say a huge shout out to my boys Iceman and Kcuf for helping me gather the Quantanium, set up the ore bags, all that stuff. This video would have taken a whole lot longer if I didn't have you guys there. So thank you so much. These guys are usually live on twitch.tv, so if you want to check them out, go ahead. I will have the link in the description below for both their channels. Okay, so first up on the docket, we got to get Quantanium, and that's going to be the case for each one of these, which is why it is taking so long. We need raw Quantanium, which you can only get from mining. So we're at area 18, or we were at area 18. That's where we're going to be doing most of this. It's area 18, heading over to Lyria to pick up Quantanium, and then going from there. In this particular load, we only had 9 SCU. I think it was like 9.8 SCU of Quantanium on board. So we're going to see if 9.8 Quantanium will be able to blow up an A1. The other portion of this is, I don't know how far away you have to be for the ore bags. So I am standing 50 meters away. Kcuf in this is standing 100 meters away. And we're going to see what happens.
You and your hanger Q, let me in.
I died.
I also died.
Holy. Okay, so that is farther than 50 meters away.
Yeah, you were at 55.
My screen is at 87 from the ship.
So you were, it said you were 55 off of the nose.
So from there we had some obvious learning lessons. And basically what we learned is don't stand too close to Quantanium ore bags. The other thing too, if you didn't hear it, while I was in the loading screen, I was also hearing extra bags blowing up, which indicated that the bags do not blow up at the same time. And what that ultimately means is the ore or the Quantanium is being put into the bags at separate times. As soon as that Quantanium hits that bag for the first time, that's when that bag's timer starts. So it's not an overall time from your ship, it is an overall time from the first time it hits the bag, and the lowest time is the one that gets loaded first, and it's the timer that is showing on the ship. Next up, we have the Anvil Valkyrie. So in the A1, we realized that we didn't turn on power, shields, whatever. So in the Valkyrie, we thought this would be a good opportunity to test out the 4 size 2 shields. And so that's what we did. And I also got a blue screen while this happened and my recording got corrupted. So fortunately, Iceman was streaming and Kcuf recorded it for me. So here you are.
All right, so you are at 190 meters from the closest ore pod. Because if we're going to science, we're going to science. You know the minute we move, it's going to blow up. Okay, that was beautiful. You know the minute we move, it's going to blow up. Okay, that was beautiful.
That was glorious.
The test confirmed. So the next ship that we decided to try was the Hercules C2. And while we were looking for quant, it took us a long time to find any quant. I think we were out there looking for like an hour before we actually found any, and it was only half an SCU worth. And I was like, you know what? let's see what happens. So we grabbed it, we brought it back, and this was the result. Oh. Okay. So it definitely did damage. Let's go see what it did. Kind of underwhelming, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. Yeah. It was not very boom boom.
Okay, so there is definitely some damage on the back. Oh, the turret. So it looks like the turret took all the damage.
It makes sense. We had it cradled between the guns.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we did have an underwhelming experience with that, but we went and got 29.91 more quant, and we are going to try the C2 again. And hopefully, 29 SCU of quant does better for us. Oh my
And it
God.
died.
Oh no! And it turns out we didn't. Now we know 30 SCUs will destroy a C2.
I'm almost confident in saying that 30 SCU is enough to blow up anything in the hangar.
It stored the ship. It stored it. So it killed us. Oh my.
But not it.
Oh my gosh. This thing is... Okay, so both the ramps are open, so the doors are broken on the ramp doors are broken. Is this soft death? Is that what is going on right now? It definitely looks like it. It's like smoke all inside the... Yeah, I think it's soft death. Yeah, it's soft death there. She's non-responsive.
Interesting.
Yeah, all the wings are gone. VTOLs are gone. Doors are broken. Engines won't turn on.
You have power on the dash?
I mean, yeah, technically there's power, but the MFDs don't work.
Yeah, she's soft death.
So unfortunately by this point, Ice and Cuff had to leave, so I was on my own, but I'm a degenerate, and I wanted to figure out what would happen to a reclaimer. So I have another 15 SCU of Quan. We've loaded it on the top, like, port side arm there, and we're going to see what happens. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was wild. So yeah, that's what Quantanium can do to your ship. I feel like this is going to need a part 2. If you want to see a part 2 to this, leave a like. Let me know you want to see a part 2 to this. This is wild. It split the reclaimer right in half. Literally right in half. That's crazy. But I'm Saxon1. This is SC Haulers, and we'll see you at the next haul.